animation aside, I mean, animation, you board everything regardless. But you're paid for your time, not by the panel. But for long format things, especially in live action, we start with storyboarding effects and stunts first. Generally, you don't get much further than that, and this is on most feature films, because those sequences have to be sent out to the stuntmen and production and effects houses in order to budget and schedule. And there's no way for them to know from reading the script what that's going to take. For instance, the movie McHale's Navy, it's a great example of it. That came out years ago with Tom Arnold as the lead. I was doing the second unit director on that, and the entire description of this one sequence was just over an eighth of a page. And you would think it's just going to be a couple panels. Well, it took over 100 panels because that brief little description turned into this huge chase scene, things blowing up, and the PT boat getting crushed into rocks, and people flying over cliffs. And, you know, they added so much in action that there's no way for anyone to know that beforehand. So from my boards, the rest of the crew and all the other contractors were able to figure out what they needed for production. So we start with what's most important for production, and then any time left over, then we do special camera moves. And then beyond that, whatever will help the director. But at that point, most live action movies, we run out of time. Morgan Freeman's shooting a film right now in Clearwater called Dolphin Tail, about a dolphin without a tail. A kid finds it, and then like SeaWorld or some group fashions a prosthetic tail onto the dolphin. It's based on a true story. And when we boarded that, we just did some of the stunts and effects, and that's all we had time for. So you do what you can, but I always try to work with production. You know, they might say, well, let's start at the beginning, and the first thing I'll say is, no, let's start with what your crew needs. And as a board artist, I have no problem speaking my mind on stuff like that, because especially with my background, they've hired me to come in because I can help the entire production. I know more than just how to use this. And it's a big element. And I can help them break down the effects and the notes on how it's going to do. You know, the more you know about the entire process as a board artist, the more you can put into the board, which helps the entire crew. I mean, it helps so much to have a broad range of understanding of all that.